I heard about this little girl. You know, we're born with this incredible sense of vision. I mean, we can see things that aren't there. Dogs and dolphins and mosquitoes cannot see the invisible. Jonathan said, vision is the art of seeing the invisible. We can. We can see a blank patch of ground and actually visualize a building there. I heard about a little girl, Katie. Little Katie is sitting there in kindergarten. She's drawing a picture of a tree. And the teacher comes over and looks down and says, well, Katie, I've never seen a purple tree before. Katie looks up and says, gee, that's too bad. Where do we lose that ability to see purple trees? More important, how can we re-spark that ability to see purple trees? I heard about a guy who had a dream. Not the dream. This guy had a dream. He wanted a new car. A Porsche 911 Targa GT silver convertible. He wanted this car so bad, he went out and he bought himself a bunch of car magazines. Started cutting pictures out, putting them up everywhere, at work, at home. He even put one up on the bathroom mirror. Well, his wife comes walking. She says, oh, honey, this is a bathroom, not a garage. Does your silly car even have to be in here? He says, well, yeah, you bet. Every morning when I shave, I look at that and I say, there's my car. She just rolls her eyes. You've been listening to those motivational tapes again, haven't you? 2 years later, the man pulls into the driveway. And he guns the engine of his Porsche 911 with the top down. And he hollers out, hey, honey, come on down, take a ride. She looks out the window and says, my goodness, that stuff really does work. They go for a nice long ride through the countryside. Well, the next morning the man comes down. He goes in the bathroom. And there on his wife's side of the mirror is a picture of Robert Redford. Vision is like any other muscle in your body. If you use it, it gets strong. If you don't, it gets weak. And I believe most of us have allowed that muscle, like we have some of our other muscles, have allowed that muscle to atrophy. And the good news is you can work on it. And I absolutely believe that you can remember the future more clearly and more accurately than you can remember the past. I was once talking to a group of nurses, and I had this one nurse in the front row say, Mr. Ty, I work in the psych unit. We have a lot of people like you up there. So I had to explain the difference between positive thinking, which is expecting something and working to make it happen, and wishful thinking, which is hoping for something and waiting for someone else to make it happen. But when you have a vision, when you're a person with a vision, you're the kind of person who brings about change in the world. And when you have a vision,